all right, I'll admit it. I came back in here and immediately thought that somehow we had put in a fire in the analysis room. But no, it was just microbiologist your Junebug finally tending to the upgrade that we needed to do over there. And speaking of tending to things, oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Hello everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome back to the Eureka Space Station and 2-Point Museum, where we just got our hands on another galactic bulb. Nice. Let me go ahead and see if that's actually a higher quality than it is a higher quality than the one we currently have. Yes. Good job, my friends. All right, let's go ahead and put this new one down, and then we're going to immediately yeet back into space some of our ever-expanding crew of space experts, so that hopefully using those speedy skills, they can blast off again and gather up the different things that we definitely are looking for to learn more about space and continue our space race, which will hopefully also include, let's analyze this flower, hopefully also include ways to make some moolah, because we're a little bit, let's just say we're kind of nose diving into debt. And we definitely need to do something to try to turn that around, and maybe even, let's see, can I get more staff in here who could become another marketing assistant? Because I love that we can actually add in more people who can help us with marketing, because that would increase the number of people actually coming to see what's going on in our space museum. And a celestial cell has been collected. It is great quality. Excellent work. How are we feeling over there, Secret Kismet? Sending you frantically out there. Yes, one of the survey things is done. Oh, you're actually really good at analysis, but also to do speedy, very quick expeditions, we actually have to have our astrologers and our astronauts end up with the pilot wings. Space Explorer Cobalt Knights, your time is now. I'm gonna send you out with a survey scanner. I love that. I basically wish that we could just have an endless number of survey scanners constantly being added. Also, I love that people are so excited about how our space exhibits are turning out that they actually want to donate more money. Always a big fan of that. Bearing in mind that because most of our visitors right now are the professors, they just care about knowledge, like learning more things about the stuff that we're finding. I'm completely here for that because I think that'd be quite fun. Oh, and I think we can actually construct things that would help us out with gaining more knowledge too, like a scent booster, I think. We're gonna have to see. There's just so much going on. Also, a thief! Oh my gosh, that reminds me, we need to get some of the security cameras. We need to get all sorts of things set up to try to prevent the arrival of potential criminal masterminds, or even just like mild minds. You don't even have to be a master, just a mild mind would be a problem for us right now. All right, let's see. Wow, I'm getting so many. Okay, a security sticker. Yes, that's perfect. We can go ahead and we can do high alert on our camera booth. Wide watch. Ooh, let's do wide watch to cover a wider radius. And that will actually let us put some other spots for security. Maybe we'll do one back here. I like how the security cameras totally look like they fit in perfectly with some of the work we're doing. And then do we have the deconstructor level 3? Wow, that's really going up there. Let's see. Let's break down the celestial cell. Oh my gosh. You're already back from space, Space Explorer Cobalt? Yes, and we're getting to the pristine quality at exploring around the zone. Wonderful work to see. Even if that one in particular wasn't a pristine quality. Oh, who wants a raise? I spy with my little eye. Astronaut Lori, hello. Yes, you're right. you probably should have a wonderfully huge raise so that there's absolutely no reason that you would potentially want to go ahead and quit. In fact, while we have that gigantic loan, we'll repay the balance for the other one. But while we have that gigantic loan, and we accept some cheese grubbin plushies. That's hilarious, because we actually have cheese things we can decorate with now, which would be really fun. Let's see, I think we're making a little bit of profit. We've got more donations coming in. I know I'm kind of just like babbling and running through a bunch of things right now, friends, but you see, there's just so much going on. Secret Kismet, you're currently giving tours, and so is Astral Researcher, and getting those tours done is actually super important if we want to be able to gain... Darn. Yeah, the tours are super important if we want to be able to gain the money that we're really after. However, astrological, oh my gosh. Maybe I should be giving people names I can actually pronounce. Okay, and like Astronaut Ilaria is currently installing perks, but you are a globetrotter. Oh my word. Okay, I keep trying to assign people to things that they're either in training or doing other things to tend to. I think it's about time we hire more people to tend to some of the different exhibits and places we have. And I don't think we have a botany expert yet. And we do need to start gathering up some of those prickly pears or some other botany thing to mulch into pieces. There's so much to do. I love it. Also, Jungle Explorer, Burger the Writer, I'm so sorry that I said that we didn't have a botany expert when like you're literally right here and you're willing to do tours, analysis, restoration. I'm so sorry. All right, well, let's see. If that's the case, I wonder where, because if I go to Bungle Burrows to grab some of those pears, Bergie, you really desperately need to have survival skills to deal with those pears. They're a little bit, they create imperiled issues, as you see. We haven't gone to Lake Long Loss in a long time. There's also the vintage vestiges, which have the cave paintings and left footprint fossil. And to be honest, the folding clamp tramp, the blooming buffoon, those might be really great exhibits for this area. Let's see. And do we have Space Ranger Ren? You are available for an adventure. And then have we already explored I think we've already explored the Bigfoot Gardens a lot. And now, if I give you guys an expedition journal, why don't we send you two out for a minute to go on a fun expedition, maybe bring back something good, and then let's keep an eye out because I really need, maybe I shouldn't have repaid that loan yet because we are almost to receiving a level 12 on our museum, and you know what that means, friends. That means that we would be able to come on in and get another helicopter. Oh, look at the little kids. Oh, the little Yeti kids are wearing the little Sonic outfit. That's adorable. All right, and we are breaking out some wonderful perks to go ahead and put on. Let's put a extra experience perk on our pristine claimed space rock, which I can rename. Oh, we might have to start renaming some of the pristine exhibits that we want to keep forever. That could be really useful, to say the very least. And now, with our deconstructor, let's break down another one of these celestial cells. And let's also work on getting the analysis room up on its increase in analysis power and on its room decoration. Phew! Because jumping from one the health inspection. Jumping from one task to another so randomly is absolutely and completely fine, right? Not going to be distracting or cause issues whatsoever. There we go. But yes, so welcome back, everyone. I know we just kind of like took off running, but I couldn't really help it because there's so much fun stuff to do, and there were so many things suddenly happening all at once. Ooh, perked up. Install 3 perks on a single exhibit. I am both stunned, not stunned, more than mildly alarmed, and like really happy that we unlocked that achievement, but also the stunned and mildly alarmed part comes from like, what do you mean we haven't done that yet? being the question. And the celestial cell has now been deconstructed. I bet all of these fancy pantsy upgrades we're doing to the room, probably making it pretty nice. Dust deterrent has been discovered. I like it. All right, and then we'll decorate this a little more once we get the celestial cell analyzed. The Bigfoot Garden Expedition is taking a while and reminding me that, wow, it is taking a little while. Not just blasting off into space at possibly more than the speed of light with your poor staff probably holding on for dear life is kind of amazing. Like 3 days to the moon and back, bringing back some treasures. They've been doing an amazing job. All right, we'll give them some windows because I too would want some windows. Server cabinet. Few know what, fewer know how, none know why. Oh my gosh! I need to unlock it with 3,000 kudosh. When have you been there? There's also a small server cabinet. Oh, I really want to be able to get those. That would be so cool. Oh, and it's also the safety inspector. Hello, sir. Everything is fine as it always is here. We're doing great, I think. Let's see. Maybe I should follow them around and just see what they take note of. Maybe following the safety inspector around would be a good idea for the sake of like figuring out what we might need to improve. That's also a thought. Right now, let's improve a little bit of the decoration in here. There we go. Just to try to get that a bit nicer. I gotta get a plant in here. I really wish I could decorate with some of the other plants as well. There we go. Probably need another assistant soon. The celestial cell has been... Ooh, easy fixture reduces rate of maintenance decay by 25%. I probably should be doing more of those perks and getting more perks soon. Oh no, we have broken face. Oh, explore. Bergie, I'm so sorry about that. The good news is we have a fantastic staff room ready for you. And you guys possibly brought home a new exhibit that I just realized I would need a greenhouse for. But it's pristine level. Dun 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 dun! Yay! That's the very first pristine blooming buffoon we've ever had. Of course that is going to attract a little bit of attention, right? And then if we get a little bit more buzz, a little bit more attention going, people are feeling a little happier, then we might finally be able to get another helicopter. But we probably should wait just a moment on that. Let's see, can I zip back into space? Oh, thank goodness. It looks like, okay, yes, Explorer, you're ready, you're ready. Okay, have we, let's do a survey. Speedy, I'm so addicted to those now. Is that what they mean when they're like a need for speed? You just get addicted to like, go, 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 more workshops, build it faster, friends. Also, I don't think our cafeteria is big enough. So, we could at least expand it like this for now. Maybe? Like this for now. And I was trying to think if I could make like a cool courtyard. And I guess I do have the blooming buffoon to think of. Go. Cafeteria now has quite a bit more space, which will hopefully mean that more people will be able to come and enjoy some meals. Where the food's coming from, we don't ask questions. Holy cow. Look at that. I can't believe how quickly we already have Space Explorer Cobalt back. Already back. With that survey completed. How's the bulb? Oh, thank goodness. I'm actually excited when I see that it's quote unquote only great quality because I don't feel bad letting that one then exit and see if we can get a better quality somehow. Also, I need to move the helicopter over just a little bit, and we're gonna put down the big staircase there. But maybe that'll keep people from kind of wandering into weird places a little bit more. And maybe we'll be able to go ahead and line this area with like some fun exhibits that we could name. Or we might just scooch everything over so that there's more space. But I don't know, it's kind of fun to have the helicopter tucked in there. I don't know why, because it's probably extremely dangerous, but I'm not gonna question it. All right. While we're just jumping all around and going upside down and inside out, let's see. Is there a place I could maybe make like... Maybe... That's probably not a great idea to make a little tiny greenhouse right here for the blooming buffoon. But maybe that's kind of a cool idea? Like just a tiny greenhouse that we stick over here that you walk past to just see our blooming buffoon indoors, like an indoor zone. And let's get another survey scanner up and going. Too much litter and also not enough bathrooms. You know what? Maybe these long hallways could use another bathroom at the back. Probably, no doubt. And I could definitely use some more money if we're going to be doing more expeditions and things. All right, up you go again. There we are. Let's do a speedy survey. We're breaking down through the power of analysis. Let's see. Space Explorer Cobalt Knights, I also need to pay you more. Oh, geez. All right, let's see. I really need to like pick a route and stick to it, but I can't help it because then I get so excited about everything. Let's satisfy everybody's pay request and maybe increase pay by 1%. So I have at least some happy people here. That made microbiologist your Junebug really happy. And also there's a vandal. Oh, whoops. Oh, fudge. And now, oh dear. Maybe when you blast off into space again, you start making everything a little more chaotic. The expedition flies past a strange device floating in deep space. Your team seems to remember passing a similar device shortly after leaving Earth. If we had analysis, we could investigate, but let's still steer clear. Ah. Oh, geez. Decades of isolation in deep space and exposure to cosmic rays have somehow made the device sentient and overly sensitive. It responds to your indifference by hurling a passing comet at your craft. This is why we need another helicopter. Also, I think I need benches. These poor people have nowhere to sit. Oh my gosh. All right, friends. I think the chaos. That's quite a lot of chaos, Siri. Quite a lot of silly Siri chaos today. Oh boy, here we go. Wow. And it seems that I think there's more space anemones that are about to pop up. And if I do, oh, look at the space archway. That's so cool. That's really cool. I've never had that space archway before. Let's put the coffee kiosk over here and then this over here. Okay, it's a chaotic mess, but it's our chaotic mess, and that makes it precious, doesn't it? Right? And then there's cheese ore. Oh, wow. All right. And we need to get our blooming buffoon down. We need to check what we just brought back from space. Thank you very much. We now have 100% explored the area in orbit. And we found another celestial cell, which we will break down for all sorts of other work soon. Probably, yeah, that's the helicopter's kind of breaking down too. We're very close to actually reaching level 12 of our adventures. We need staff everywhere to be able to get comfy and settled in. We now have cheese ore. You could say things possibly are getting a little cheesy. Eh? All right, friends, let's see. Let's make sure that our new blooming buffoon, who we could possibly give a cute little name to, is going to be tended to with its itty bitty small mister and whatever else it needs to be contented. It's happy in here. It's a pristine one. We can give it some fantastic, let's see, maybe entertainment boost, of course. Because of course people would want to feel super happy. Also, perk found. What is that perk? What is that? That's a whole new perk I've not seen before. Oh, no, it's just a buzz boost, but I've just not seen it collected from space trash before. That's fine. Why wouldn't, look, at this stage, why wouldn't it be fine? All right, and we'll put down a cute little donation bin. And of course, people want to know more about our plant. So we'll make sure that we have some writing literally on the wall about how cool our plant is. If we can put that in. And then can I put down a small, like, is there like a small archway I could put over here to sort of make that space? Oh, and I forgot about the security archways. Maybe we'll put another plant there somehow. I'm sure it'll work out fine. There we go. And then prehistoric playground interactive displays the buzz bonus it wants. Oh, that's not gonna happen, my poor plant. That's at least not right now. It's good to have big dreams though. I really appreciate that. I love this. I love this. Somehow we've made quite the gigantic chaotic mess out of everything, but how could you resist? Everything is so intriguing. There are so many directions, so many places to go, so many things to do, so much chaos to cause. How could you possibly resist? But all right, friends, so I'm gonna come over. We're gonna do more survey scanners. Okay, we've got to start getting some more money because the more money we have, the better things can be. Let's have Space Explorer Cobalt Knights. Let's have Astronaut Alari go out, do a big, fast survey. They can avoid the meteor mites, which we can talk about next time because I have learned the difference between meteors and asteroids. I think we probably need another staff room. We definitely could use another assistant who can help out with marketing. Aha! Loyal, robust, already good at marketing? I'm so very, very happy to see you, Ellie! We're gonna call you maybe, energizing Ellie, marketing Ellie. How about intergalactic PR agent Ellie? And you, my friend, are going to help out with running this marketing office campaign to make space really popular. You're only going to work in here so that we can keep this going. We're gonna give you a golden smock, and let me double check the, okay, we only have background campaigns going. So let's actually come in and let's do a space campaign on repeat. Because I think that'll be, adds up to 30% buzz, increases chance up to 60% of guests arriving with a favorite subcategory in space theme, and adds 30% buzz to all exhibits in the space theme. That might, we're over 12, we're now up to 13. Oh my gosh, now I need money. Money to our newest spaceship, now raising funds for our newest spaceship. Maybe we should have like a like bakery cook-off sort of drive to get our newest spaceship. And also maybe we should go ahead and possibly put in more bathrooms because I think we have enough people and we have some pretty desperate staff at this stage. Oh dear. And let's see, how does this table of Cosmos at great versus epic? Is it because we upgraded it? Huh. Maybe we'll put them both down for now. And we'll kind of make sure that everything's good there. All right. Chaos, yes. An astronaut librarian of space, congratulations on now being able to go ahead and... You're in the workshop, aren't you? Are you our only workshop no, we've also got a space mechanic. So I'm gonna have you do pilot wings so that we can go fast. We gotta go fast sometimes, and that's gonna be very helpful. Okay, so was that all over the place? Yes, yes it was. Also, someone wants to buy our blooming buffoon for $1 bazillion. The one we were gonna name and everything. It's gonna go to a good home. Because that just gave us the ability to come on in and to get a second helicopter. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the good stuff right there. That was totally inappropriate use of funds and our pristine botany bush. I feel a little conflicted now, but it's gonna be okay. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll make a list. I'll make a list and everything's gonna be fine, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.